Hi, I'm Kay. Thank you so much for joining me for my wig review for this beautiful wig called Sage by René of Paris in the color Creamy Toffee R. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. Before we start, I would like to say a big thank you to Adorance Trendco for sending me this piece so I can review it for you. Use my code K10 for money off, and I will put the link to this piece down below in the description box. When you click it, it will take you straight to this gorgeous piece. So let's start with the color, Creamy Toffee R. It has a root. I would say it's a medium brown root. And then you have a light platinum blonde and a light honey blonde, evenly mixed. Stunning, stunning blonde color. Here's the color outside, so you get an idea of what this color looks like in the natural light. And indoors, you see it in the natural indoor light. I have no artificial lights on. Let's talk about sage. I love sage. Sage is right up my street. It has a few layers, and then it has these barely there waves, and it has a curtain bang, which I think on me I find really flattering, and it's just a great length. So on me it's just about to my chest area. I have a long face and a long neck, so wigs do look shorter on me than they might on you or other people you've seen with it. But just so you are aware, on me it's a great length. It's a lovely length for every day. I think you can wear this wig every day in terms of length. It's not too much hair. So I have reviewed sage before in a different color, and I will link that here. Just if you want to see it in a different color, it's there for you to have a look at. Sage has got a lace front, which is really nicely done. You have the darker roots here, so you have a few knots that are visible, and the lace front is a little bit shiny. But you can just use a little bit of makeup or powder and pop that on there, and then it will hide that quite nicely. I haven't taken out the zigzag parting out of the mono part. I do think it might need a little bit of plucking just to open it up a little bit more. Fit wise, I had to tighten this on my 21.5-inch circumference just a little bit, and there is a little bit of gapping in the back, so I do think this runs average. This cap, so if you have a 22-inch and above, I think it should fit you lovely. Please check that with Adorance Trendco just to ensure that it would fit you and that it would fit you comfortably. If you have a smaller circumference than mine, I have a little bit of leeway to tighten it still. It might be all right for you as well. You might have to use a wig grip. So let's look at the cap construction. We have an extended lace front, so it gives you that really natural look on the sides. You have a middle part that doesn't go all the way back to the crown, so there's quite a bit of gap between the crown and when the middle part starts. However, it is a little bit wide, so you could have it slightly off center as well if you're not the biggest fan of a middle part like me. I prefer it slightly off center. And then you have a wefted cap, sides and back. You have velvet covered ear tabs with metal stays in them. You have a non-extended velvet nape, and then you have bra strap like adjusters. And there is a little bit of stretch in this cap. Fibers. These are regular synthetic fibers. They feel quite dry. There's only a little bit of shine. I always found that if you have regular synthetic fibers that are a little bit dry to the touch, that the shine isn't as artificial as on those where the fibers are really soft. But with that comes a drawback that I find these fibers really quite tangly. Now, this one isn't as bad as the other sage I had. This one is still tangly, but not as bad. However, have your white tooth comb with you wherever you go with this one, just to keep those tangles at bay. Just something to be aware of. It will tangle. Density. Now, there is a tiny bit of permatease, not much, not the pillowy kind. It's just a little bit of that tease there, just to give it that shape. You can see I can tuck it behind my ear. Now there is a little bit of volume here and a little bit of hair. So I do think it's the higher end of lower end of medium density wise. But there are also some barely there waves as well, which adds to the feel of a lot of hair. But you can tuck it on both sides. Styling, this is a longer piece, so there's a lot you can do with this. And with this fringe, which I just love, I think a ponytail, a low pony, just looks so cute. And here you hopefully also get an idea of the density. So there is quite a voluminous ponytail here. But I think it's mainly also due to the waves that are in here. So the half up, half down you can do here too. And again, I think these curtain bangs are adorable. So this is a really cute look. So you can do a side pony, which I like to do with these longer ones in the summer when it gets too hot, especially when they're a little bit tangly. I don't like to have them in a knot at the back. I like to wear them like this. Gets them off my neck, but it keeps the tangles at bay. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you again to Adrian's Trendco for sending me this piece. Use my code K10 and the link is down below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Wigs. Have a lovely, lovely day and I hope I see you very soon. Bye.